Okay, here you are, Janet Kuypers, and I'm the Philip Abbott.
Hello. First things first, I've been asking people if they were in this book, if they would sign their name in it. And if there was anybody I missed, I'd really like to have your signature, because if you don't remember me coming up to you like an idiot saying, would you sign this? I would like it if you would sign it. And I'm going to do these announcings. This is a poem. This is a poem that I have wanted to share here, but it also happened to be the last poem that I read in my feature in Dripping Springs. Yeah, and I've never done a slam before, but I did it in a slam this year, and I was able to get third place without trying with this. I like this piece. And I think hearing about a loved one dying can also shape you and make you something different. It can show who you are. And that's why I'm going to share this poem with you, and it is called Death Takes Many Forms. It is winter now. The trees have lost their leaves. The city is covered in a thin layer of soot and snow. The grass is dead. In the sunless sky, black birds circle overhead, searching for prey. An eerie cold settles over everything. Nothing is growing anymore. Death takes many forms. For you, death first came when you were 5 years old, and your mother had to give you 3 shots of insulin a day until you could take a needle to yourself. Did it hurt to push that needle in your arm the first time? Or did it hurt you more to know you had no choice? Death takes many forms. Death can be someone telling you without trying that they're losing their eyesight. Behind Coke bottle glasses, you would see me and say, "That's a nice black suit you're wearing." And I would say, "It's blue." But you wouldn't believe me. You wouldn't hear the howling wind of the changing seasons. Death takes many forms. I know what follows the autumn wind. It is winter now. Do you remember when it happened? The temperatures, the changes are subtle. The temperature drops at first only slightly. It's almost imperceptible. Only when the first snow falls do you realize where all the seasons have gone. Death takes many forms. Death can be a sweat-soaked shirt that shakes, dizziness when you needed food. You would look as pale as a ghost as I would hold your cold, wet arm to steady you. Quick, some sugar will make everything better. Isn't everything better yet? Death takes many forms. The signs of death can come when you lose your circulation. "My feet are numb," you'd say. "I can't feel my feet anymore." And I would rub your feet for you, and you would say, "It makes a difference that you feel better." If only I could do this forever. Death takes many forms. I said goodbye to you to take my own road, but I didn't think it was the last goodbye. How was I to know? When I left, I knew you didn't want me to go. And now it's my turn. Why are we always saying goodbye to each other? Are you trying to teach me a lesson? Because if you are, well, I've learned it. Trust me, I have. You can come back now. Death takes many forms, and now it seems you take me down with you. Now it seems you take me down into that casket with you, and I'm running my hand along your jacket lapel, and I can feel the coldness of winter all around me, and I can hear them shoveling the dirt over my head. And I want to get out, and I want to take you with me. Death takes many forms. Death can be that hole you left, right over here, just a little to the left. I keep wondering when the pain will go away, when everything will be better. He once showed me that winters could be beautiful. Instead of the dark and dirty snow lacing the city streets, you showed me a quieting snowfall over a lake at your parents' backyard, glistening in an untouched whiteness. I told you I hated winters, and you told me, this you don't hate. Well, I'm still learning. It is winter now, and death takes many forms. The seasons change for you and I. It is snowing, and something is ending. It is snowing. Somewhere it is snowing.